it's a tough fixture away from home. You know, a 9 o'clock kickoff in Paris. You know, we're going to have to adapt to that, but it'll hopefully be not too bad with the experience that we have in our team. A lot of players have played at that time of night, and you know, we've played over there a few times, and you know, fingers crossed we can go over there and put in a good performance and hopefully get the right result.
Obviously, France are a team that, you know, I suppose they confused a lot of people. Looking at them in New Zealand, their form was very poor, yet they managed to get all the way to the final against New Zealand, and they very nearly went and won the tournament. I suppose it'd be very much like a cliche. It's gonna go off which team has the better momentum going into it. But France away is definitely probably the hardest game you're going to play in the Six Nations.
It's very, very difficult. I played there a couple of years ago, and you know, I can remember being over there, and it was like 2 degrees, and you know, I think it was a late kick-off again. You know, their fans are tremendous. You know, I was over playing for Ulster there in Claremont, and you know, I haven't heard anything like it before in my life. So you know, that's the kind of fans that are going to these games and getting behind their teams. And against Australia, you know, Tri-Nations champions, that you know, we were able to push them about that day. And you know, our scrum seems to be functioning really well with Paul O'Connell, one of the best line of forwards in the business. You know, with a great set piece, and you know, if we could just get our back some quality ball, then there's no reason why we can't you know, score a few tries ourselves. But the French are very, very dangerous. You know, you can't switch off at any stage. You know, even in their own 22, they'll be able to run the ball out, and you know, you've got to be on your game, and you can't switch off for a second against a good team like the French.
I think Ireland need to focus on probably their set pieces. If their set piece is strong, and if we can just keep building on our game plan, and I suppose just adding to what we do well. You know, we've got some really strong ball runners with like the likes of Ferris, Shawnee O'Brien, Cian Healy, you know, Jamie Heasip. These guys are really, really powerful, and any team in the world will struggle to stop them coming around the corner. The French have a lot of really, really dangerous broken field runners. At this stage, they're almost a stereotype of French rugby, because they're very, very hot and cold. That was very evident in New Zealand. But like I said, they can beat anyone on their day. But it's very much up to, for me, it's up to how Ireland control the game and stop the opportunities that France will get to try and score.